Jim and Pam, adios, the ultimate couple goals, John Krasinski and Emily Blunt. The cutest couple in Hollywood may be these two. Few workplace romances are as endearing as Jim Halpert and Pam Beesly's on The Office. Even though the two Dunder Mifflin employees may be among TV viewers' all-time favorite couples, they can't compete with John Krasinski and Emily Blunt, who plays his real wife. Meeting her hubby, according to the Jungle Cruise star, really changed her life. 2013, when I feel the support that I have from him, I feel invincible, she told in style. On your good days, someone is behind you. On your bad days, someone is in front of you. Learn more about gorgeous Hollywood couple Emily Blunt and John Krasinski, including how they met, how many children they have, and what it was like to work together on both A Quiet Place and A Quiet Place 2. Fans of The Office will know Blunt's husband as their favorite TV character, Jim Halpert. For 9 seasons, Krasinski portrayed the paper salesman on the popular NBC show. The actor also stars in the Jack Ryan series on Amazon Prime. Krasinski has acted in a number of movies aside from television, such as Something Borrowed, It's Complicated, Leatherheads, License to Wed, 13 Hours, A Quiet Place, and A Quiet Place 2, the latter two of which, of course, he also wrote and directed. I was a tremendous fan of hers before I even met her, and I continue to be a huge admirer of hers in everything she does, Krasinski gushed to the Gossip Time about Blunt in 2019. Additionally, he once admitted to viewing Emily Blunt's groundbreaking performance in The Devil Wears Prada, the blockbuster 2006 comedy starring Meryl Streep and Anne Hathaway, a remarkable 72 times, give or take. He made this admission on The Graham Norton Show. Although we respectfully disagree, the Mary Poppins Returns actress described her first encounter with Krasinski as kind of lame back in 2008. In an interview with Late Night in 2018, Blunt remembered their first meeting, saying, "I was in a restaurant. He was present at the eatery. I was seated next to a buddy of ours. In reality, he was seated next to our friend Justin Theroux when he left him and walked over to chat to us. He skipped meals. He was just standing there, making me chuckle." Krasinski wasn't searching for a romance at the moment. "It's one of those things where, as soon as you meet someone, you kind of know," he said to Ellen DeGeneres in 2011. "It was one of those situations where I wasn't really searching for a relationship and thought I'd take my time and everything. When I finally met her, I was quite nervous. Oh God, I think I'm going to fall in love with her," I exclaimed. "I liked her as I shook her hand," I said. When did John Krasinski and Emily Blunt get engaged? When the time came to propose in 2009, Krasinski was undoubtedly anxious. He described the suggestion to Access Hollywood as very casual. "I was anxious throughout the board." The actor also admitted that he and Blunt both sobbed. He remarked, "She did cry after I cried, after we cried, after we both cried, after everyone around us cried. At that point, I believe that people were unsure of what was happening, but they were crying because we were crying. Yet it was excellent. In the end, she said yes, which is fantastic. It has a significant role in everything." When did John Krasinski and Emily Blunt tie the knot? In 2010, the Hollywood A-listers wed in a secret ceremony at Villa d'Este in Como, Italy. According to Us Weekly, George Clooney, who co-starred with Krasinski in the film Leatherheads, and his former girlfriend Elisabetta Canales attended the wedding. John Krasinski and Emily Blunt. Do they have children? Hazel, their oldest child, was born to Blunt and Krasinski in 2014. Violet was born in 2016. The mother of 2 revealed how well-connected her spouse is to their children. According to Blunt in 2018, "They might like John even more than me, which is kind of upsetting at times." She answers Daddy when I ask the young child, "Who's your best friend?" John Krasinski and Emily Blunt, have they ever collaborated? In 2018's A Quiet Place, the power couple appeared on screen together for the first time. The two became closer as a result of the collaboration, the British actress told Today. Blunt received a SAG award for her work in the movie. She added in her acceptance speech, "I'm going to share this completely with my husband, John Krasinski, because the entire experience of doing this with you has completely pierced my heart directly. You make wonderful movies. I'm so fortunate to be here and to have made this movie with you. You really had no choice but to give me the part, so thank you. Without it, you would have been in serious danger."